welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and don't know who I am, my name is Johanna. I'm from Sweden and I'm living in Japan, currently enrolled in a Japanese university. If you want to see more of my life in Japan, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Instagram where I post a lot of my daily life here in Japan. But today, I have something I want to talk about, which I think you can probably guess from the title. It's something that everyone is talking about right now, and I just kind of wanted to give my 5 cents on the whole situation and how I'm doing right now. So we're definitely living in uncertain times right now, and I've seen on social medias and talking to friends like how everyone is coping with the situation differently and how the situation is kind of affecting everyone in a different way. Today, I want to give you a little update on how this whole situation is affecting me, kind of as a little hello to all of my followers who are watching my content and wondering how I am, and maybe to my family and friends as well. But I don't want to make this into like a sad, dark video about all the terrible things that are happening in my life right now. So I figured that I want to film and talk about 5 bad things and 5 good things that the virus is doing for me in my life at the moment. I do think it's important to not only talk about all the bad ways in which our lives are affected by the situation, but also recognize the good things that are coming out of it. So I want to make a video talking about things in a realistic way, both the bad things that are happening and also how my life has changed, even in small ways, in a good way. So with all of that said, let's get into the topic. So number 1 on my bad list things is actually one of the worst things that are happening to me right now, and I guess to most other people, and that is that I'm not able to see my friends. I'm a very social person, and I normally see a lot of friends on a daily basis, both in school, after school, and also my church community, which of course I see on Sundays, but also sometimes during other days in the week. And all of that has obviously been canceled. I'm not able to see anyone, and I kind of find myself, well, up until I think 1.5 weeks ago, I sometimes even found myself talking to myself, since I wasn't really talking with anyone except for just messaging. So yeah, not being able to see my friends and just human contact and socializing is something that I really miss, and I feel like I'm lacking a lot at the moment. So the second bad thing that has happened to me is that my part-time job has been postponed for at least 2 weeks. I got a new job just a few weeks ago as an English teacher, but that school has had to close down for a little bit, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to get back into that, which of course is bad since I'm not going to be able to make money that I thought I would. I've also been planning to search for more jobs, and while I can search for jobs online, I would like to have some jobs, like physical jobs as well, which of course has become harder to search for since I'm not really able to go outside. So the third bad thing is kind of 2 things in one. First of all, my school has been postponed. It was supposed to start on the 9th of April, and at the moment classes are postponed until the 20th of April, but I'm sure it's going to be postponed a little more since most other universities around me have postponed until at least like the middle of May. And with that comes another worry, which is about my student loan or scholarship that I'm using from the Swedish government. I'm applying for it, and it's covering both my school tuition fee and a lot of my living expenses as well. And if school doesn't start, then I'm not going to be able to, I think, apply for my scholarship, and it's not going to be able to come in time, which obviously I need that to like pay rent and pay my bills. And so I think if school gets postponed for a long time, I could get in trouble financially because of that. So I'm really praying that there's a solution to that. That's, I think, my main like big worry in this whole situation. Number 4 on my bad things list is that I'm having way too much screen time. I do try to find things to do that do not involve screens or computers or phones or anything like that, but I still end up spending quite a lot of time in front of my computer, watching TV shows or movies and stuff, in front of my phone, texting people, playing games and stuff, and I'm kind of worried that my eyes will be affected from this if this continues to go on for a long time, just me having to spend a lot of time inside. So yeah, screen time, too much screen time. I guess that's my own responsibility, and I could lessen the screen time, but there's just not enough to do for me not to use my phone at the moment. So yeah, too much screen time. And the last thing on my bad things list is that my neck has started to hurt a lot. All of this staying inside, sitting down, laying down has not been nice on my neck. And like when I've been doing puzzles or drawing or something like that, like I'm always sitting with my neck kind of like this, and I think it's a bad position. So especially like I think the last week, my neck has really started to hurt, and I do try to like give myself a little neck massage in the evening. The past few days I was kind of tried to do that, but yeah, I guess me exercising helps a bit as well, but still, it hurts. So the first thing on my good things list is that I have become more creative. Like I mentioned before, trying to not have too much screen time and just trying to find things to do, I've had to kind of force myself to get more creative, and right now I've started to do things like starting to play the guitar, and I've also got a coloring book that I'm doing some just coloring in, and I've just been trying to find small ways to add some fun and color to my daily life here in my apartment. I'm hoping that I will be able to bring all of these things on to my life when things start to get back to normal again, and I'm actually really happy that I'm starting to get more creative than I was before. So the second good thing that is happening to me, and I feel like is happening all around, is that more people are starting to come together online. Personally, I already have friends all over the world that I can only connect with over social media and over the internet, and it's really nice to see all of them posting more about their lives online, so I can kind of see what more people are doing. And you know, you don't always think about messaging everyone you're thinking about and you're missing, and it's really nice to just see what everyone is doing and how they are coping with the situation. And I think a lot of people are posting pretty feel-good stuff in order for everyone else to feel better. So it's really nice to see all of my friends posting kind of feel-good content on their Instagram, Facebook, Instagram stories, and YouTube and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just really nice to see everyone kind of come together online. And the same thing goes for my church. I'm really happy to see that they've handled the situation really well with online services, a lot of online community things going on with our connect groups, kind of small groups gathering together and sharing Bible verses and praying for each other and just talking together. We do that on Zoom at the moment every Sunday, which is really nice. And we actually even had communion yesterday, which was also really, really nice. So it's just nice to see like the whole community coming together online, not forgetting about each other, but still trying to really connect with each other. On that note, I've used this opportunity to really get closer to God in a different way. Reading the Bible, I feel like I'm just craving and searching for comfort and encouragement in a different way than I've had before when I've read the Bible. And I feel like when I'm praying, it's also in kind of a different way. I'm reaching out to God even more right now, because I really need Him, and I have a lot of time that I'm just spending by myself. So it's really nice to be able to connect to God in this way. So yeah, that's actually something that I'm really grateful for in this season that I've started to do, I guess. The next thing on my good things list is that I have been able to keep up with my exercising. Yeah. I actually started a new exercise routine I think a month or so before this whole thing started, and so I already had a routine which I've just been able to continue with. And what I do is I do Pilates exercising just in my apartment, so it fits really well with this whole situation. I've seen a lot of people who usually go to the gym not being able to exercise and kind of falling out of their routines, but as for me, since I already did my exercise in my apartment before this whole thing started, I've just been able to keep up with that. And since I do have a lot of free time, I'm able to spend a lot of time doing the exercises, since that's also, I guess, a way to kill time. So I'm expecting when all of this finishes to be a little more fit than I was before. So my last thing on my good things list is that I have been able to spend a lot of time with my boyfriend. So for all of you who don't know, he's Japanese, but he was actually on an exchange program in Thailand this spring, and he was supposed to be there for 3 months and come home at the end of April, but he had to, with all of his class, they had to leave the country earlier, and so he came back a week and a half ago now, I think. And we've been able to spend a lot of time together since he came back, and it's really nice, since I think when all of this is over, he's gonna get really busy with some work and stuff, and I'm probably gonna get pretty busy as well. So it's really nice that we're able to spend basically every day together, just cooking, what are we doing, playing guitar, some photography, just talking and playing games and stuff. And yeah, it's really nice for us to have a lot of quality time. And yeah, it's nice to not be alone also. So yeah, I'm not sure if we're ever gonna be able to spend this much time together ever again in our lives, like moving forward from this. So I'm really valuing all of the time we get to spend together now, and that is definitely one of the best things that have come out of all of this at the moment. So lastly, with all of this, like looking on social media and reading about the news, about what's happening and how people are affected, I really feel like I realized how lucky I am personally, because I haven't been affected by this in a very serious way. Like, I know a lot of people are struggling with work, struggling and worrying about their families. People are getting sick, people are dying. And apart from the scholarship thing, my biggest problem right now is basically just dealing with boredom, which is obviously a very privileged problem to have. And I do realize that, and I do try to stay humble for all of the people who are really struggling, and just trying to stay grateful and not complaining too much, since people are having a lot of a worse time than I am right now. But yeah, I think we're all trying to deal with this in our own ways, and I really hope that all of you out there are safe and that you are finding ways to improve your daily life and to have fun, even though there is not that much to do and we're not really able to go out and do anything. If you just want someone to talk to, if you're having any questions about life in Japan, or if you just want to say hello, don't hesitate to send me a message and I would love to respond. I'm really happy that I've gotten new messages from people who have said that they're inspired by my channel and about my journey here in Japan. It's really encouraging, and thank you all who have been sending me messages recently. That has really made my day and made my time here in self-isolation even better. So thank you so much. And if anyone else has anyone they want to say, any questions, just want to say hello, just send me a message on Instagram or leave a comment here. And like I said in the beginning, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos about Japan and about my life and about me. And follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of my daily life things. And I do post quite a lot now since I have a lot of free time. But yeah, like I said, I hope you're all doing fine. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!